Greetings and welcome back to Unbiased Magic Reviews. I'm glad you guys are here. Today I have a special top 5 magic review. Today I'm taking a look at a premise in mental card magic that very few people have explored. You're not going to find any other magic review channel here on YouTube that's actually talking about this topic. Now you will find a lot of card to wallet effects and wallets that will facilitate that. But this premise is the thought of card that is in your wallet. The idea of you having a spectator think of a card and then you prove to them that you knew what they were going to think of by immediately producing that card from your wallet. That is the premise or the plot. So simple to understand, so powerful. This review reflects over 20 years of my own road testing, experimenting, and research of this plot, and I've tried to call out those 5 items and routines that I feel are the best of the best for you guys. So if I've missed something here, please leave me a comment below, because this review reflects just those items that I've picked up and used over the years, and it's possible that maybe I'm missing something that's really good. And so if you think I've missed something, just leave us a comment below so we can all learn from that. Now, this premise in mental card magic, I could track it all the way back to around 1933 in Ferrelli's Card Magic, where he published A Strange Hallucination. And in that effect, a participant was dealt a poker hand and asked to think of one of the cards. The cards were shuffled, and then their thought of card would disappear from their hand and end up in the magician's wallet. So that really felt more like a card to wallet as well, but it was a thought of card. So that was the closest thing that I could find all the way back in 1933. And back then, the card to pocket was very popular. A few years afterwards, Ferrelli published an updated handling of that routine, which he actually called that latest method. That's what he actually called it in his book called Lend Me Your Pack. And there he just streamlined the handling, but it was the same exact type of effect. All of these routines and effects that I'm reviewing today are all contemporary, meaning that they were put out in the last 20 years or so. The criteria that I used for this top 5 list was that the mentally thought of card had to seem like a free selection to the spectator, meaning you did not spread a deck in front of somebody and tell them to pick out a card. You didn't force a card on them and then prove to them that you knew what they were going to pick. They actually felt like they had a free choice in their thought, or at least it seemed that way. That was the criteria that I used, and as usual, I'm going to start out with just a couple of notable mentions, and then we're going to get into my top 5 list. So these notable mentions, for one reason or another, didn't make it to the top 5. Some of these used an extensively large index, and others of these were not as practical, so those are the major reasons why they didn't make it to the top 5 list. So starting out with my first notable mention, we have John Cornelius's Instant Pro, and this was put out in 1999. There you got a gimmicked wallet and some cards, and in that effect you would hand the spectator a deck and ask them to think of a card. You say, go through the deck and think of a card, and then there were some gags built in, but then their card would end up in your wallet. That was the basic effect. And I've actually seen the gimmick that is used. I've also seen it in another effect by Alexander Dekova, where he has a card go to an envelope. So that gimmick is actually pretty widely used in magic. Again, I think it was like $40 back in 1999. You probably can't even find this anymore. But if you do find it, I would say don't pay any more than maybe like 10 bucks for it. I don't think it's worth any more than that. I just mentioned it as a notable mention for those people that are interested. Moving along to the second notable mention, we have Ryan Schultz's effect called Before the Thought. Now this was published in his book called False Anchors Volume 3, which you could still get from Penguin Magic for I think $15 or $12, something like that. And there he's using an idea from Bob Farmer of having a spectator make a mental selection, and then you obviously reproduce it from your wallet. The thing I didn't like about it was it did use an extensive index, so that's something that you may turn you off of it or not, you know. But relatively inexpensive. He gives you a bunch of different ideas, not just that you reproduce it from your wallet. So for those people that are interested, you may like it. It is interesting how he altered Bob Farmer's procedure a little bit. For those people that are familiar with Bob Farmer's original tsunami effect, he does use the principle from that in the routine. So moving along to the next notable mention, we have Ben Harris and his effect, Crossroads and Silent Running, and you could pick that up for $35. That was put out about 10 years ago or more. I still remember when it was really popular when it first came out. Using the Crossroads principle, you can have a card mentally thought of, and then you can reproduce it from your wallet. I mention it as a notable mention for those people that are interested. And finally, the last notable mention goes to the Shadow Wallet. The Shadow Wallet was just recently put out, and in fact, this thought of card in wallet type effect is actually not original to the Shadow Wallet, because this exact same gimmick gaff was actually put out by Sans Minds Magic back in like 2015, their effect called Prospect. But here with the Shadow Wallet, again, it's the exact same effect, the exact same gimmick, where you have a spectator think of a card, and then you can prove to them that you knew what they were going to think of because you had the card in your wallet. It uses the exact same type of card as the Sans Minds effect, and the difference is in the Sans Minds version, the card's in your pocket instead of in your wallet. And the negative here is that you can't show the whole card, and it really can't be looked at too closely. For that reason, this really has not made it to my top 5 mentally thought of card in wallet effects. It is workable, and if you do have the Shadow Wallet, then you may like it. I do use it once in a while, not too often, but it is a nice add-on that they have in the Shadow Wallet. Again, the Shadow Wallet, you can pick that up for $65, and if you're interested in the Sans Minds effect Prospect, you can actually still pick that up from Penguin Magic for, I think it's like $35 or $36, I can't remember now exactly, but it's the exact same effect. I don't think that D. Christopher actually gave any real credits to it when he presented it in his explanation of the Shadow Wallet. All right, let's take a look at my list of top 5 thought of card in wallet effects. Now, I've organized this in terms of increased favorability, meaning that number 1 is my favorite, number 5 least favorite, although they're all really good, and I think there's something for everyone here. Hopefully one or more of these will pique your interest. I'm going to try to give you the positives and negatives of each version and just get through this. So starting out with number 5, we have an effect from Kenton Knepper called Colossal Killer. Now, this effect is extremely well known, as it's close to 20 years old now, and I still carry it here in my wallet. This is the original wallet that I used with the effect. It's like close to 20 years old now too. In fact, I still have the original cards in here that I used. So there's no special gimmicks or gaffs, and you can use any wallet to do this effect. This is the most inexpensive version of this premise that I'm going over here, and you can pick this up from Penguin Magic for $10. You'll get a video explanation on how to perform the effect. If you're not familiar with it, it looks like this. You take out your wallet, you tell a spectator that you have a card in your wallet, you ask them what card do you think it could be, and then you immediately can produce it from there. Sometimes you'll be off by one, meaning that you take out a card that's one off of the one that they thought of, and they turn it over, and on the back it says off by one. Some people don't like that out, and that's probably the most negative part of the effect. But that being said, if you can get over that, it's a very strong version that is readily available, and it's inexpensive. And in my own performances, oftentimes I would have a direct hit and it would look like a miracle. So when you would get a direct hit, it would look really good. If you are interested in this version of the plot, you may want to also take a look at another book that Kenton put out, which was called Killer Conceptions, and that's also being sold by Penguin Magic for like $35, where it's a bunch of variations on Colossal Killer. Some other things I will tell you guys if you do end up getting that is you want to look for a wallet like this. This is a Levi's wallet that somebody gave me as a gift, and you can see that there's a lot of pockets in here. This is the kind of wallet you want to get because the more pockets just make it easier overall. Another option may be that you may want to pick up something like this. This is a Jerry O'Connell hip pocket Shogun wallet. And the advantage with this is because it has the Shogun principle, you can actually take out the wallet, you can open it, and you can show the spectator that you have one card in the wallet. And then you could close it, put it in their hands, or put it down. You can have them think of their card, and then you can immediately open the wallet, go into it, and take out the card that they're thinking of, or the one off or whatever. And because of the Shogun principle, it looks like there really is just one card in the wallet. And so I really like this type of tool because it looks very clean. And the reason I mentioned it to you is because there are a number of routines on this top 5 list that use multiple outs, and this wallet could be a valuable tool for you. So it's something you may want to check out from your local magic dealer or eBay to see if you can pick one of those up. So that's number 5 on my list. Let's move along to number 4. Number 4 goes to Danny Dortiz and his effect, Thought Card to the Wallet is what it's called. Let's take a look at a performance of it.
Okay, why not? Shuffle. Da, 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 da. And not only shuffle, also, no problem, I help you. Also a square. After a shuffle, you need to square, yeah? And now, after the square, you need cards, you know that. Okay. I show you cards, and what you need to do now is to think any card. Okay. Okay? You have a card? Can you shuffle with me if you want? You can play with me, and now you restore the shuffle. You can restore it, okay? You shuffle. Okay. I tell you before, but I tell you now again, I have one card in my wallet. Are you thinking a card? Yeah. You can change your mind if you want, or you like.
I like it.
Yeah, excellent. Any card is possible. He can think any card is possible. And now, Rogelio, I ask you if you can see here your card. Yeah. I don't see where you see, okay?
Okay.
Can you see your card in the deck?
Yes.
It's
yes.
Okay? I don't steal your card.
Yeah. No.
My hand is empty.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing yet.
No.
Okay? Nothing. No. Your card is here.
Yes.
Okay. I put one by one cards on the table face up, and only when you see your card, you tell me that's why it's my card.
Okay.
Only when you see your card.
That's right.
You remember you thinking any
yes.
Any card. We start?
Yes.
Okay. I go da 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 da. You don't see your card?
No.
It's very difficult because it's a think card. Da, 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 da. You shuffle the deck. This is
yes.
true.
Yes.
You don't see here your card?
No yet.
Maybe here?
No.
Maybe here? Maybe here? No?
No.
Wow, I don't, nothing in my hands. I don't tell you, here is a prediction. I know your card is a red card, I know that.
No.
You tell me yes.
Okay. Yes.
Always tell me yes. It's a very high card.
Yes.
It's always you tell me yes, okay? Yes. It's a heart.
Yes.
You always, I am beautiful.
Yes.
Okay, always. But you see here your card? No,
yeah,
now tell me the truth.
No,
your card, yes. I don't tell you, but in my wallet I have a prediction. You don't see here your card? You can see here your card yet? Okay. I have a prediction in my wallet. You see your card here?
Sí.
It's true?
Sí.
Is your card here?
Yeah.
No problem. Look at me. Look. No, 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 no. Nothing in my hand. Nothing in my hand. Can you see a prediction here?
Yeah.
No, 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 no. Nothing in my hands.
No.
Is a prediction here?
Yes.
Can you see your card?
No.
No, no. Can you see your card?
No.
No, 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 no. It's true. It's not here your card. Nothing in my hand.
No.
Nothing in my hand. It's not here your card. It's not here your card.
No.
What's your card? The card you're thinking.
Ace of spade.
Ace of spades.
Yeah.
Here is exactly ace of spades.
Voila.
All right, so you guys took a look at Thought Card to the Wallet by Danny D'Ortiz, and this was put out almost 10 years ago. I don't even think you could buy it anymore from Grupo Cabs. I don't even remember how much I paid for it. If you're interested in it, you will have to probably contact Danny D'Ortiz directly. The advantages are that you're not using any gimmicks, you're using a regular wallet, and it uses multiple principles, including psychology, which that's to be expected because this is an effect from Danny D'Ortiz. It's an excellent version of this plot. I highly recommend it. I had really good experiences using it. Once in a while, I still do it even to this day. I think it's something that blows away a lot of people. You should definitely take a look at it if you can track it down or get it from Danny D'Ortiz. Moving along to number 3 on my list of Thought Card in Wallet effects. This one goes to Mark Elsden and his effect on the Mark. Now this effect I've been performing for over 10 years. I've actually gotten rid of the original wallet that I got from Mark Elsden. I remember this cost around $80. And I've actually replaced it with a different wallet because I think it just looks better, and that is the Hideout wallet by Alakazam Magic. Now this wallet, the Hideout wallet, I think it's going for like $115, but I purchased it for like $30 from eBay because I found it on sale and it was brand new. I always tell people check eBay before you buy something from your Magic dealer because oftentimes you can find something that is either brand new or lightly used. And the reason I like the Hideout wallet so much with this is because it looks really clean. In this version, you take out your wallet, you show the spectator that you've got one envelope that has a prediction in it in your wallet. And the nice thing about the Hideout wallet is you can clearly show that you just have one envelope in there because of the design of this. And then you go down the same procedure that Mark Elsden outlines in on the Mark, where you have them think of a card. And then the nice thing because of this wallet is you take out the envelope. Of course, it looks like you're taking out the envelope from where you should, and you can immediately show the spectator that the card that was in the envelope is the card they thought of. So here, there's no discrepancies. You're not off by one, nothing like that. You're going to get a direct hit every time. And it's a very direct effect, gets really strong reactions. I like it a lot. And it's like one of those effects that I always go back to over and over again. I like it too because there's no memory involved. I don't have to remember anything in terms of, you know, when you're using any of these types of routines that have lots of outs, sometimes you have to have a lot, you have to keep something in mind, you have to remember something. But in this version, really there is no memory. So if you're one of those kind of people that can screw things up easily, you may want to take a look at this version on the Mark. I know it's still sold by Penguin Magic. I think it still is for like around $80 is what it will cost you. If you are interested in this, I would highly recommend you check out the Hideout wallet because I found that this effect plays perfectly with the hideout wallet, and it looks extra fair, which is why I like doing it that way. And for me, this is number 3 on my list of top 5 thought of card and wallet effects. Now moving along to number 2 and number 1, it was really hard to decide which one goes into the number 2 and the number 1 spot because these are so close, but the number 1 just edges it out just a little bit. So number 2 on my list goes to Link's Wallet by Link's Magic. And at the time when I bought this, it was about $100. Now, G Magic has put out the Link's Wallet 2.0, but I have the 1.0, and I've had this for about 5 years now. This version, the advantages are that you're just using one wallet. The spectator can think of any card they want to. You can also have the advantage that when you take out the wallet, you can clearly show them that you have one envelope in your wallet, and then you have them think of any card they want to think of, and then you go into the wallet, you take out the envelope, and you can immediately show them that the one card they thought of is the one card that's in the envelope. And that's the whole effect. It's extremely straightforward. I do remember that you learn a couple of different routines that came with it, but that's the basic premise of it. The disadvantages of this version is that there is some memory involved. You have to remember some things, otherwise the card that comes out of the envelope may not match the one that you want it to. And the other disadvantage that I found is the size of the wallet. The wallet is really thick. And on one occasion I had somebody ask me if they could look at my wallet. So that is like the only disadvantage, but it does use multiple principles, which makes it really strong. I've gotten really strong reactions from it because it looks like real magic. It looks crazy. So this is number 2 on my list of top 5 thought of card and wallet effects. And finally, moving along to number 1. The number 1 thought of card and wallet effects goes to Mark Oberon in his effect, Bang On. Now I know that there's a new Bang On 2.0. The version that I perform is the one I've been performing for almost 15 years now. And this is the original Bang On. And in this version, similar to the Link's Wallet, you have a spectator think of a card, they could think of any card. The advantage here is that when you take out the wallet, it's a very thin looking wallet. You're going to take out, you tell the spectator, look, I've got one wallet, I've got one envelope in my wallet, and of course, I've got in that one envelope, in that one wallet, I've got one card. And you can show them the card. You can actually flash the envelope so they can see there's nothing else in there, but just doing this really does kind of sell it as well. And that's it. That's the effect. It's extremely straightforward. And this is my favorite version of the thought of card and wallet because it looks so fair. I've gotten strongest reactions from this version. And the reason why is because, of course, the wallet is so little and thin, they're going to be just totally blown away from it. The disadvantage is that you do have to carry more than one wallet with you to do the effect, and you do have to have an idea of their card before you take out your wallet. There is a small amount of memory involved that you have to remember a couple of things, but it's not nearly as complicated as the Link's Wallet, for example. So there's less memory involved. It's easier to perform in my experience, and it's the effect that I go to more frequently than any other. For that reason, it is number 1 on my list. Again, it's about $100, the same price as the Link's Wallet. Anyway, this is my list of top 5 thought of card and wallet effects. Hopefully I've piqued your interest, and hopefully something on here is something that you've been looking for. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them for me below. I hope that this has been helpful to you. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning into my magic reviews, and I'll see you on the next one.